Hey guys, Useless here, and today we are going to be reacting to the Summer Games Fest showcase thing. Um, I'm not watching it live. I wasn't here in time to watch it live. I was at work. I have been spoiled on a few of the reveals. Some, like I saw YouTube thumbnails. Some I read the description of the video and they just said the things that they were going to show. So, that being said, I haven't actually seen any of the content, so like I will still be like genuinely reacting to the trailers and stuff or gameplay, whatever they end up showing. But yeah, I'm not. There are some things where I'm just gonna be like, "Yep, I knew that was there." I'm not gonna be like, "What? This is being shown here? What?" So whatever. Uh, um, and yeah, so I guess I won't even bother going through predictions because a lot of the stuff that I would have predicted to potentially show up here, apparently it did. So we're just gonna get into it and watch the showcase and have some fun. So yeah, let's get into the video. The following program may contain content that some viewers may find offensive. Summer Game Fest with Jeff Kalaman.
And here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide, wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our
What? Inside an IMAX theater? What? Why? Wait, did people go to an IMAX theater? What?
And yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about
Hold on, put the volume up a bit.
is it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation,
I don't think that'll
Switch,
make it
or
louder for
mobile,
you.
we'll have
But it'll
games
make it
for you.
louder for me.
It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply
Okay,
loves the art of
these subtitles are a
amazing
little
video
too
games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call
a little
of
too
Duty.
delayed.
You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds, new teams.
Doesn't look like there are
and
any
we'll
more
make room
options.
for small independent
All right, it's
developers
fine.
who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish list. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, let's face it, you're not going to get everything today.
Stop
We've
it.
got a lot of great stuff. So let's
Okay,
get
well he's
started.
really pumping
Over 30 years
slamming the
ago,
brakes
Capcom
on
Street
the
Fighter
on the
arcades.
minivan that we're all
Ever
huddled into.
since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street
Yeah, I mean, they
Fighter
already
6
announced
is
this.
coming in 2023, and right now we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the
Oh
game
my gosh.
and show you the exclusive
Official
first gameplay
confirmation.
footage. Enjoy.
World premiere of a game that was already announced prior to the showcase. Yeah, I'm not like a massive I'm not a massive Street Fighter guy. Actually, that's a lie. I'm just not a Street Fighter guy at all. But obviously people are, so happy for all of you out there. And yeah, I'm also like not like anti Street Fighter. I'm just not a fighting guy. I'm not a fighting game guy in general. It's just one of those things where it's like I just know I know that I'm never going to put in the time and the effort necessary to get good at one of these games. I guess with the exception of Smash Brothers. Not that I'm good at Smash Brothers, but it's a game that like, you know, like I have a couple friends where it's like we get together and we play Smash Brothers.
I'm just on another level.
Street Fighter 6. That's a really bad logo, by the way. I remember they used to have a logo where the logo literally looked like an app with like a notification bubble to the top right of it.
Next, it's time
They
for
changed
a
it.
brand new game announcement
It looks
here at
better,
Summer Game
but not that
Fest.
much better.
Check this out.
Oh my gosh. Alright, what's this? Focus Entertainment. Ooh, what's this? Tantalus. I don't recognize that.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM-Leth Recon Squad. Our
I feel like this is like
mission is to
Alien or
Tantalus,
Predators, maybe?
locate the ComSat relay and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private.
I mean, if it's a Fox game, it's a Fox property.
Ray didn't make it.
Now, I've never seen an Aliens movie or a Predators movie, but I feel like it's going to be one of those. Do they own both of those IP?
Take the lead.
I do not know. I know they own one of them. Well, actually, no. I know they own Predator because I think they're putting out a new Predator movie.
A new kind of evil. And it found us first.
Or it's neither of those?
This wasn't human.
Does anybody recognize this? Oh, oh, that's Alien, right? Yeah, I'm not familiar with this property, so I don't know if people are going like, I don't know if I'm supposed to recognize these characters, or whatever. I don't know. I just hope this is like a single player game, but it kind of sounds like this is one of those like cooperative multiplayer games, which I'm just not into really.
I don't know what I saw in there.
But yeah, like I know there was like an Alien Isolation game that people really enjoyed. And that's definitely a game that I want to check out at some point, but yeah, I'm just not really into multiplayer games. Ew.
And someone needs to know.
Were the people that were like across from the table from him dead? Is he like pretending to like tell the story or something weird like that? Oh, are you serious? They did not just casually toss in there at the end that it's like an over the top
That
like
was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023.
no.
and PC.
You
Next,
can't do
2
that.
years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed
They
the
just tried to
original
toss in at the end there that it was like an over the top
Dead Space
top down
franchise.
view.
Today, I am
like,
thrilled to
shooter.
get to show you the first raw gameplay
What?
alongside its creator,
Okay.
Glenn Schofield.
Wait.
First, here's the
Wait, what game is this?
quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Oh my gosh. Oh, striking distance. What do they do? What are they making? What is this? Oh, this is the Dead Space one. Not Dead Space, but the one that's like Callisto Protocol. It's a game that's apparently like Dead Space, but
Callisto the Dead Moon.
but it's not related to it.
Just like you would have been.
They were kind of like,
Out of there.
you want to make a Dead Space EA? Fine, I'll do it myself. Insert Thanos meme. And then like EA recently announced that they're doing a Dead Space remake.
Gotta let that go.
But I mean, this still looks pretty cool. Granted, I've never played Dead Space, so
In my hands.
there's that.
I'm just trying to.
But I
give
just think
you
this
a
looks
chance
cool on its own.
at rebirth.
Ew. Oh wait, we saw this at the State of Play. But apparently we're seeing more gameplay at some point. But so far, this is the exact trailer that they showed at State of Play. Okay, maybe the little bit of gameplay. I think there might be extra bits of gameplay. Like Jeffrey Keighley said.
Just love that last part. Gives me chills every.
Okay, this is largely the same trailer. But okay, I don't want to get away from the fact that they they just casually threw at the end of the Aliens whatever it was called trailer that it's not like a big budget game. it's a top-down shooter. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying those kind of games are bad, but I don't like the fact that they had this big cinematic trailer to like trick you into thinking that it's something it's not. That was really gross. that was super gross what we just witnessed. No, that's not what I want. What am I doing? Sorry. I was trying to do something else, but I did another thing. I accidentally scrolled down.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see.
But yeah,
Glenn
that
Schofield,
was a little much there with the aliens thing.
This game looks absolutely incredible, and I gotta say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
Oh, they made it all in COVID?
And you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you.
Yeah, I mean
for all
that's
you've done for
super
the
impressive.
industry, all
If
these
they made
years.
all of they made the
Been doing
entire
it
thing in
16,
COVID.
17 years now, and you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games.
Unless they were like,
studios, I just wanted to thank
screw
you.
the social distancing. We're just
Not about me, it's
going
about you
things
guys.
as normal.
I know, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's two.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna see more gameplay now. Okay.
One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, that's
and it
definitely
shoves
gonna be
them
cool.
into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we we usually
I don't think
will
we
kill
need this
our main
bit with
character,
like the.
Jacob, and in
I don't know if he's the
way.
director of it.
And,
Like, I'm not saying that I
just for a
don't.
second,
I'm not saying that it's
I wanna
bad
thank
to
the
like.
team, man. Like you said,
Like, I don't want to
through
like
COVID,
insult
through everything
directors.
else,
Obviously,
the
like they're
dedication,
probably
the
like
hard
under.
work. You guys are
Underrepresented,
amazing.
obviously, in the public eye when it comes to
Glenn,
video
I
game
gotta say,
development.
yeah,
But it's also like
what you guys are
this is a
showing
showcase.
this
Let's,
looks
well, let's like
world-class
just get to the game.
game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield, striking distance. Here it is, the first gameplay.
All right, cool. Whatever. It
Callisto
wasn't that bad.
Protocol.
I'm just complaining for just being a whiny baby. So yeah, apparently the neck thing on his neck, you know that thing on his neck, the neck thing. Apparently that's gonna be like your life meter. And I think in Dead Space there were like lights on his back that represented his life meter. Which is super cool. Like, I think that's a really cool it's a really cool way of showing that. Add some verisimilitude to the game. Oh no, it's a guy. Oh, so you can like bring him to you. I feel like the guy just said that, and I was too busy talking and not listening to him. Ew, I like how you can like destroy, you can like shoot off their arms. All right, got some melee attacks. All right, I like it. All right, so you got some dodge and parrying action going on here. I like it. All right, you can continue. You can continue to beat him after death. Cool. Oh, now he's in a new outfit. Okay, so you can get armor at some point. It seems like. Okay, is this like a puzzle situation? We got puzzles in here? Ew. Do those things like blow themselves up in order to shoot something at you? Ah, cool. Yeah, I mean this definitely does look cool. Oh god. Ew. Oh, so like the enemies can use the environment to their advantage too.
That just happened. All right, moving on. This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrived. Infinity Ward
And this is where I
kind
kinda-
of for a modern-day action game.
We're gonna drown
Today,
out.
We're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long
I don't
Beach
know,
to
I'm
check
just-
in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
I'm just not a Call of Duty guy either. Granted, I've never like properly played through it, but I think it's just so present
2019, Modern Warfare
that
changed
in
everything.
you know what, I hate it because it's popular. I'll admit it. I'll admit that I'm that guy. Where it's just the fact that it's a yearly release is just so like, geez, what really?
Gaz, Soap, Alejandro.
Also,
We needed a stake big
the
enough to
fact that
debut
they're
Call of
like,
Duty in a whole new
witness
way.
the return
Inspired by
of
the world we're
guy
about
with a
to enter.
gun,
Oil rigs,
guy with a
cargo
gun,
ships, and staggering
guy
odds
with
is
a
just the
gun,
beginning.
and
Here
last but
is
not
Modern Warfare
least,
2.
guy with a gun. Like, are Call of Duty fans really out there being like, oh my gosh, I love these characters, they're back, oh, whoa. Like, is that really a thing that's happening? Like, like when they show up in the game, are you gonna like stand up in your living room and like clap and cheer like you would during a Marvel movie? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure these games are fine. I just honestly have no interest in playing them. It just is what it is.
Actual, we're set.
Copy, get to work.
Also, I believe this is the second Modern Warfare, right? And it's not like it's not a remaster of Modern Warfare 2, I don't think. I think they recently made just another Modern Warfare 1 because they were like, that was a name that sold a lot of copies. So we're going to use Modern Warfare again, even though we already made a Modern Warfare. But it's not related to the first Modern Warfare. It's just Modern Warfare again. And it's not really a direct remake of Modern Warfare, but we're just going to use Modern Warfare again. And they said, we're going to make Modern Warfare 2 now, but it's not Modern Warfare 2. It's a new Modern Warfare 2. It's Modern Warfare 2 2. It's not a remake of Modern Warfare 2. It's a new Modern Warfare 2.
Coming up.
It's weird. It's confusing. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Get him. Following dudes with guns. It's guys with guns. We're following guys with guns. Cause we're following guys with guns. Guys with guns. And we're shooting things.
Ghost, we're moving to the main
And
base.
it's fun, I
Just
guess.
us. Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now. Roger that.
I wonder if it says something about me, like, psychologically, that whenever I'm like in a situation like this in a game, I'm like, can I shoot the AI? Like, can I shoot my guys? Like, would the game stop me from being treacherous? I promise I wouldn't do that in real life. Like, I don't think. Well, I don't know. I'm agnostic, so I don't know if there's some kind of omnipotent force that would stop me from shooting my guys. My real life guys. The real life AI that exists in the world. Because I live in the Matrix and everything is revolving around me. I don't even know if that's what the Matrix is, but I've never seen the Matrix either. There's a lot of things I haven't consumed. A lot of pop culture things that I've admitted to not having consumed in this reaction, but you know, is God real? Is he real? I don't know. But those are the questions that I ask when I see Call of Duty. If there is a God, why would he allow this many Call of Duty games to happen, to be made? Like, what is this? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm being a bit I'm being negative a lot for comedic effect. This looks fine, I guess. I'm not mad at this.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Honestly, the water doesn't look better than Super Mario Sunshine. I'm just gonna say it. I know you're all thinking it, but I'm the only one with the balls to say it. Alright, we're going to secure the vessel. That's also the one thing that I don't like, that annoys me about Call of Duty. They're always just like, we have enough money to pay, like, Jeff Keighley to just show an entire level of Call of Duty. It's like they could have ended this showcase by now. I would have been like, cool, Call of Duty, got it. I understand what it is, and you've shown it to me. Congratulations. But Activision is just like, we're gonna show you an entire level, and you're just gonna sit there and watch it. You pathetic worm. You worm who has no agency over your life. You will sit here and you will watch it, and then you will purchase our product. How long is this actually gonna be though? I'm like, I've run out of things to riff on. It's just guys with guns shooting each other. That's what this game is. I don't know what to say. How do I commentate? I've already pondered the existence of God. What else is there to do? What else can I say? That was cool, I guess. Water coming in, getting the guy.
Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back.
Step back, guys. We're gonna blow the door open. We're gonna blow the door off his place.
2, 1, execute.
Oh, cool. That was a cool transition. Good job, Call of Duty. You know what you've done here? You've made me tired. You made me yawn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Call of Duty fans. I'm sorry. I don't mean to
That's what we're
poo
talking
all
about.
over your
And
game.
Joining us now, up from Long Beach.
Sure, it's
Great
fine.
to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So, we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible.
What's up,
tell
Jeff?
us a bit about that mission. Where's
How
that
are
set
you
and
doing?
What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're
Welcome
returning
back
members
to
of
these
1 and then the other two characters,
fan
were
favorite
newly
characters,
recognized from the older franchise
John
that we're reimagining
Price
are,
and
Simon
John
Ghost
Garrick.
Riley
Everybody
of course,
loves
Soap
these
John McTavish.
characters.
And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really
Come
excited
on, dude,
that we
come
got
on.
to create
Just-
for this game.
Just come on.
First, Commander
Just
Philip
come on.
Graves and
Just
Mexican
actually,
Special
I'm trying to
Forces,
see. I haven't figured
Colonel
out like the
Alejandro.
perfect
Alejandro,
system to
I
get
think
like
we're-
the perfect
it's a
amount of
character we're
light on
really
my
excited
face without
about.
the
He's a
shadow
guy
of the
super
microphone.
capable and a guy who's just
I
as
guess
important
this
as
is
Task
fine.
Force 141.
Like, yeah, there's,
but
like,
as far
the
as the level's
microphone is
concerned,
covering the
you know,
light,
this, I
but
got to shout
I still
out
think
to,
I look
to
fine.
IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of
I guess-
the
I don't know if I can
different
do something like
disciplines. As you
this.
saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs.
Yeah, this
here.
is probably better,
And,
actually.
you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design.
Dude,
and of
did you
course
see
our
the
new water
wind?
tech, which is actually
you see the
pushing in both different
animations?
directions. It's creating a physically dynamic.
Did you see the
environment.
sound
The
design?
cover you were seeing in certain cases, you could be behind
Whoa!
cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the
I'm
enemy
sorry.
exposed, creating this
Okay, no,
emergent
seriously,
gameplay.
listen.
So again,
If you
I'm
like
very
Call of
excited.
Duty,
just can't wait that I'm so excited.
happy
to get
for
to
you.
show it off today.
And that's
Genuinely
just a hint
so.
of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern
But you
Warfare
have
2,
to admit-
obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year. but
When
you
the
got lots going on
developer
across
is
Call of Duty.
talking
What can we
about his
expect?
game, and he's
Yeah,
like,
we, first of all, thanks for having
Did
us
you guys
here.
see the
We're just so
wind?
excited for October 28th.
Did you guys see the
It's such a big moment, not
animations,
just for
bruh?
Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff
Did
and
you
Infinity
see
Ward
the
built.
sound
It's a
design?
Step change, what we're calling a transformational
Bro!
moment for the entire franchise.
when that's
You're
the
gonna
selling
see
point.
Incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game.
When you see
itself,
the
built on
incredible
one shared engine
graphics.
now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2.
You have to
Of
admit that
course,
there wasn't,
of course, there's a lot
there
of
really
chatter
wasn't
about
anything
the
interesting about
new
that.
Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141.
Oh, wait, is
Warzone
she a
coming
lady
to
from
mobile
Xbox?
as well
I
for
didn't even
players
catch
on
that.
The go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There's a little bit. It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things.
What tease?
Some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements, but.
Oh,
we'll
I
get into
think
the
that
details of Warzone
she's from
2.0 for
Warzone.
sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. So.
Or
all the
maybe
more
that
reason
guy
why we
is
think
from
this
Warzone.
game, this moment.
I
is
don't
such an
know.
Important title for all of us, looking ahead, and like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic piece
I
of
feel like we
gaming
went through
franchise is
25%
coming
of
back
Summer Games
with a
Fest.
sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
All right. World premiere. Microids. 30 years later. All right, this is a cool indie game. Oh, whoa, what's this? The return of an iconic franchise that I don't recognize yet. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I don't know what this is. The fight continues. I don't know what this is. Flashback. I've never heard of this. I'm not joshing you, okay? I've never heard of Flashback.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in
Go back.
2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I
Okay.
am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too.
Sounds like a live
Let's see
service
this.
game, which isn't my cup of tea, but I like the idea of like a fantasy first-person shooter. I mean, that is cool. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a. What am I saying? A live service type game. This actually kind of looks like Doom. Another franchise that I've never played. Okay, I should also clarify. I'm not the biggest gamer. Okay. Okay, listen. If you've seen my content, I talk about movies and mostly like nerdy like comic book stuff. So I'm here. Okay, I'm here for Gotham Knights. Okay, that's what I'm here for. And I'll say it. Whatever. I was also spoiled that Marvel Knights or Midnight Sun is gonna be here. That's mostly what I'm here for. I do like games, like playing games, but I'm not a massive gamer. Okay, so you're gonna hear a lot of me saying I've never played this franchise. But this looks cool. This unironically does look cool. Like from what I understand Doom to be, this looks like Doom, right? Am I off base in saying that? Do Doom fans? Witchfire, cool name. Oh, is it only coming to Epic Game Store?
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
All right, these better be familiar to me, Jeff. I'm not going to handle it well if these names are not familiar to me.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Oh my gosh, it's the Tesla car. The Tesla truck.
Everything okay in there?
Am I supposed to recognize this? Jeff? Jeff Keighley? Is this meant to be recognizable to me? Jeffrey? Oh, get punched. I mean, if this is like an independent game,
Something is going on here,
I suppose it does look ambitious.
and I need to find out what it is.
Fort Solis. Oh, is it just like the actors in it are recognizable? Okay, cool. I guess.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy
Look,
and
it's
Roger in
Troy
person.
Baker.
Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named
I have
Wyatt
to say,
Rose, and
Troy
I'm
Baker
also
is,
stationed
like,
at this base Fort Solace. And,
infuriatingly
it's the epicenter of
handsome.
This mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go
Okay, no,
through
wait.
the game.
Roger
Of course,
Clark.
My character will be at times in
Is
opposition
that
with
not
Roger's character?
the voice?
Battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a, yeah. Oh man,
Of-
we can't wait to show you what we've been working on.
Of-
By the way,
I don't know.
Jeff,
I don't
this
know who he's
looks
the voice of.
awesome. It's so great
He's
to
probably
be
somebody
here.
famous
Thanks for having
or
us.
a famous
so
character,
great
but
that
whatever.
You're in another game. I mean, it's feeling.
Wait, why does the-
sense?
It's
Okay.
one of the first major
The-
ones for a while.
the-
And
the
I
logo
play
looks like a
character by the name
D-pad.
Jack Leary.
I
He's
just
a
noticed
maintenance
that.
engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask. I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder. You know, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios.
That's cool.
And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game, and he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones Moon, and I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full like performance.
Yeah, no, I mean
capture.
it definitely is
yeah.
cool that like
Absolutely. New
this is like
studio,
apparently an independent
brand new
studio,
energy, and of course, I get to work with
and
one of the best
because
in
of
the
like
business.
you know
I get the privilege
technology
of
is
getting
getting
to see
so
this guy
advanced,
and watch him in action. I
they're
love
like
to work, and I
able to make
love
something
the
like
challenges
this. I
and
mean
all the
that's
new
definitely cool,
innovations that
no
this
doubt.
medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's gonna knock
Yeah, I
the
guess I've
socks
seen
off.
some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? Like, what are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs.
Oh,
are
yeah,
always
so
important.
Unreal Engine
we're
5, I
gonna
mean,
let the game speak for
supposedly it-
itself. We'll be showing you more later on, but
At least from what
this is a
I've
game we use the
heard,
player.
you
You're
know,
gonna be
whatever, like, read,
exploring, we're going to be discovering.
Unreal
Like we
Engine
said,
5
it's a
is like
very
actually
tight
like
thriller.
a bigger
So
deal
You're moving very fast paced through this
than
world.
people
There'll be
might
multiple
necessarily
locations,
expect.
multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you
Yes,
can.
you can.
You will. And it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
It was
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of
That's
trust,
cool.
and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
big,
excited
big
about it.
stunts. Yeah, I mean, this is so cool.
I
to
wonder,
see.
is
It's
that
an
for, like, a
independent studio
QTE or
teaming up with
something?
You guys, we can't wait to see more.
If
Show
you're
everybody
not
that
as
thanks for
big of a
joining us
gamer
here.
as I am, that stands for
you.
quick
All right,
time
appreciate
event.
it very much, guys.
Just,
All right, next
just,
up, keeping up with the space
just
theme,
throwing
it's
some of
time
my
for world
gamer
premiere, a
knowledge
very
out
exciting new game,
there.
which will feature a musical score by industry legend.
I think what I
Nick
just
Gordon.
did is going to make me not
This
upload
one
this
is going to
video.
grab you, and we are so
Not gonna
honored
lie.
to debut it.
All right, world premiere. Five Nights at Freddy's. Actually, though, it's spooky though. It's spooky. Not Five Nights at Freddy's. Wait, is this the same game that we just saw? No, I don't think it is. Or maybe it is. No, I don't think so. But it could be. Probably not, though. Ah! NX coming, jump scaring me. Ugh. Naked Five Nights at Freddy's. Ah! Shoot it. I don't like it. Routine. That looked pretty cool. Lunar Software Cross X Fury. Oh, it's coming to Game Pass.
Doesn't that look great? That was Routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more.
It was
Now it's time
announced
to
a
check in with
decade
a
ago.
Very special guest who's been in his
Jeez.
fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, it's The
welcome
Rock.
to Summer Game Fest.
I
How
read
are ya?
this. I read in the.
What's up, everybody?
Oh,
And
hi.
What's up, Jeff?
Hi, Mr.
And
Rock.
What is up to the
Mr. Dwayne Johnson.
Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now around the world and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here coming at you from
Why do they-
my Iron Paradise.
Why do they need to
the
highlight the
hot
IMAX theaters?
And sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing.
All right, calm
energy
down.
drink in the game.
Do-
You guys know
the
me
Rock was like,
from
"Okay,
my
listen,
life.
I'll do
The
this."
Rock
but I'm doing it literally in between one of my workouts, and I'm pumping literally everything that I'm involved with.
Big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation.
Do we?
And I gotta tell you guys,
I guess.
Number one, thank you so much for the crazy response
I don't think,
of me becoming the Foundation. But
I don't
also,
think you can.
I gotta say that I've had such a pleasure.
I don't think
working
anything
with,
showing up in Fortnite is a
Epic
surprise
Games
anymore.
And the teams over there,
Like-
we cannot wait to show you.
Like
what
they
we
could
have
put in
store for
John
the
Wayne
future.
Gacy in
Speaking of the
Fortnite, and I'd be
future,
like, okay,
In the future, you will
sure, I
also
guess.
know me as Black Adam. Black Adam. as
Black Adam
millions of
game.
You know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology. He is ruthless. He is unstoppable.
Okay,
And for those who don't,
this
I was
isn't
at
a
the
Black
San
Adam
Francisco
game. I don't believe it.
Resist.
He's just pumping everything that he's involved
Black
with.
Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences.
Superman
One
game?
of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's one of his superpowers is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world
Wait.
in theaters only. And you guys will
They're not
finally
dropping
see
a
the
trailer for
height
Black
of
Adam
power
on here.
in the DC universe change. It has been an honor.
Powers change.
to
Higher
become
power
Black
in
Adam,
DC Universe
and it was
changing. He said the thing.
It is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born.
Okay,
to
what are
play.
you here to
Born play
promote?
the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass.
Is he not involved in a
enjoy
game?
gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Okay, I actually haven't seen this trailer yet.
What have your powers ever given to you?
I mean, I know it didn't.
Nothing but heartache.
I don't think this showed up at the. This is already released.
I was a slave until I died.
I was gonna do a trailer reaction to this, like after this, but I guess it's just here at the Summer Games Fest showcase.
Now, I kneel before no one.
Cool, good for you, Mr. Adam.
You can be the destroyer of this world.
That was unnecessary, Mr. Adam. You murdered a man. That kid was like, "It's Black Adam. He murders people. He's my hero."
It's up to you.
You're kind of hot. I guess I'll keep you alive.
Did he just catch a rocket?
Oh, okay. I haven't seen the full trailer. I didn't realize he was just gonna come here and promote Black Adam at a games showcase. That makes sense. All right, we're actually gonna pause this here because I have to go do something real quick, but we'll be back. All right, we're back. We're back on the attack. It's happening. It is Outriders. I never played it. That might come as a surprise. I also got this Lemon Perfect hydrating lemon water with dragon fruit mango as the flavor. We're gonna taste test this here on this reaction to the Summer Games showcase. Pretty good. I suppose I taste the dragon fruit. I don't. Wait. Hold on. You know what? I taste the dragon fruit, and then I get an aftertaste of mango. A bit of a bizarre experience, but it is what I experienced nonetheless. All right, let's go.
From a new team of
Oh.
legendary developers. Check this out.
No, we already know Mass Effect. I don't know. But it's a new universe. Frost Giant. Who does that? Who is that? What games do they make? Who are they? Who are they with?
See you soon. Over.
I don't know what games Frost Giant has made, so this can't be Alien again. All right, we're back to this game. It's a game. Look at the game. The game is happening. Oh my gosh, she put the thing in the thing and then the thing exploded. It's a shield.
Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
The shield is scary. I can't penetrate it.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
Honestly, this animation doesn't look great. And this is supposed to be like the CG cutscene. That's supposed to make the game look better than it will be. Uh-oh. Bada bing. Got him.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming. Hell's coming with it.
Stormgate. Yeah, that did not interest me. Not gonna lie. PlayStormgate.com.
There you have it, Tim. Congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details.
It is real.
So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited.
That is an objective statement that you've made.
Franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
And we saw some hints of some. I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races.
Oh, it's a new thing by Blizzard. Interesting.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first two factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic.
So I actually do think that this is a big deal.
Demon-like monsters
Wait,
who
is
come from another world.
I think one thing everyone
are these the guys that make World of Warcraft?
Where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved.
Or no? What? Wait, RTS is World of Warcraft? That's real-time strategy. Is World of Warcraft real-time strategy? I don't know. I don't know if that's what that is.
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is
I'm not a real gamer.
Consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability.
Fly in here.
We're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier.
I like how we've evolved from like developers like super clarifying that there's no no pay to win. Actually, no, they didn't clarify that there wasn't microtransactions. Microtransactions are fine now. What we really don't want are those gosh darned NFTs.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work in progress images from the game, right?
Oh, no gameplay. We have images.
Being worked on.
We have art.
Some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow.
I love it. Now, 2023, you said for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, you know, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about.
Oh, it's the StarCraft people.
Thank you so much for.
So yeah, I mean, I guess
today on Summer Game Fest.
that is still like a big deal, right?
Awesome. All right. right, Frost Giants.
I like the
Storm
StarCraft
tonight.
people being like, "We're back.
Now it's time for another
We're
exciting
back.
announcement that I'm excited to share with you.
We're making a new game. We're not just making the same game again." So that's a pretty big deal.
Good morning, High Water Dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
I don't know what this is, but I get a bad vibe from it. Like, I don't like that. Something about that narration. Like, I just mean it didn't sound very good. But we'll see. Oh, wait, is this that game? Is this the game? This reminds me of a game that I thought looked cool. Oh, it might be the game. Is it called Alphaville? It's a game that kind of looks like Inside. No, because this isn't 2D. This is like 2.5D. Or I mean to say that it's not like it's High Water, okay. But it's not. I don't think it's the game that I'm thinking of. Yeah, that didn't look very interesting.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure
Is it?
strategy game set in a world ravaged
Fly!
by extreme climate change.
Fly!
Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had
This
long
game definitely
been
looked
releasing
cool.
a new trailer here today, but we're understandably unable to complete it in time.
Aw.
Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all
Oh,
the
yeah, that
developers
sucks.
impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca
I mean,
Games
at least he called them.
Festival. It's
He gave them a shout out.
where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
All right, let's see what this is. I didn't hear the description of it.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton.
Oh, what is
To build the city of
There's
tomorrow,
something about her
that
face.
dream is now a reality.
Um.
And that city is Arcadia. A 43 square mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours
Yeah,
a
I
day,
didn't
7
get.
days
I
a
didn't
week
hear
on
exactly what
every
kind of game
digital
this was.
platform.
Like,
American Arcadia.
I don't know.
Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast
But I mean, if it's like about a guy that that is like this utopian society is a fraud, it's a sham, then that could be cool.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor.
This could be fun.
Can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry.
I like the plucky music. That looks cool. That actually looks like it could be cool.
Apparently, we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Is this Left 4 Dead 2? Who's Coffee Stain? No, it's not Left 4 Dead 2. I'm not wrong in saying that there's only one Left 4 Dead game, am I? I don't think I am. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. It doesn't look great. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Is it Goat Simulator? I don't know if that's something that would be at the Summer Game Showcase. But this is one of those things where it's like, I could conceivably see like the Goat Simulator people, like it being a game big enough that they could potentially produce something that looks this good, but obviously like isn't. Oh, it is Goat Simulator. Yeah, like this obviously isn't like AAA, but it's like, oh yeah, that's cool. I didn't know there was a second one. But I mean, those games are like pretty big. Especially because I remember like YouTubers would play them.
That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games.
That's cute.
Now, last year, Marvel
Oh, yeah, here we are. So here's the thing about this game. Apparently, it's like a real-time like strategy game.
behind XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men.
I mean, not real-time because it's not like multiplayer, but
Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got
I'm beating Lilith.
folks.
I'm beating her up. It's happening. I don't know what that sounded. It sounds bad. It sounds bad. I don't know why he said it like that. Alright. So yeah, I've never really played XCOM or any of those types of like strategy games, but we'll see. Alright, Venom. And who is that? Who is he holding? Is that just a random guy? Who is this? Oh, is this Lilith? Oh no, Lilith is taking Tom Hardy. I don't know. I think I might let her take control of me. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna need some backup.
Is that another Spider-Man? Or is that Spider-Man with armor? Who's that? Ghost Rider. Person with sword. There's another guy with a sword over there. There's Spider-Man. I'm not gonna lie, there's something about this game that's like, oh, it's Steppenwolf, it's a DC crossover. There's something about this game that feels like, yeah, we're the early 2000s and we're extreme. Oh gosh, he took control of Hulk. Alright, October 7th. Gameplay? Will we see gameplay? That's a thing that's a shout out to Spider-Man 3. No gameplay, cool, awesome.
And now we're moving on to the wonderful world.
Alright, this is actually super exciting to me.
Can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away.
I love Cuphead.
Delicious Last Course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from
I got it.
So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Wow, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last weekend. You guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up obviously the gameplay. It's difficult.
I don't know, we're too busy dying to pay attention to the background, Jeff.
I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course a new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as.
You know, I never watched the Cuphead show on Netflix. I heard that was good.
Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island and there you are off to this new territory, which is
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know
The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is in Cuphead.
Really have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something.
A little something.
A
yes.
little something.
Brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right.
All right.
Check it out.
I kind of don't want to watch this, but I'll watch it anyways.
Of course.
What? Oh, wow. Yeah, this game is so cool. It's just like you could make an argument that this is like the most just visually stunning game of all time. I mean, like, forget The Last of Us Part 2. More like The Ass of Us Part 2. This looks incredible. Okay, so that's her special. She like does a vertical thing. Then she can do a Kamehameha wave. Cool. Although I think aren't those like are those not all like abilities and like guns that you can choose between each character?
Now, if you want even more Cuphead,
I actually don't know if there were any
tomorrow we will
gameplay
show you
differences.
An exclusive look at
Oh.
season 2 of the Cuphead show.
Oh.
I co-host Netflix's Geek Week, which will include
Oh, okay.
new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long.
I gotta binge
Like
all
next,
season 1 of Cuphead.
Showcase with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's
Oh, Day of the
marketing countdown to marketing.
You know what?
Tomorrow
I remember I remember last week or last year, the Day of the Devs was actually a really good showcase. I might react to that. Who knows? Oh my gosh, there's so much. E3 is here, except it's not E3.
Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans
Oh.
about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons with a chance to ascend.
I don't remember. I thought that was like that was going to be a big Nintendo announcement. Oh, I've seen this game at like a Nintendo Direct, I think. This game looks cool, but I fear that I may be too stupid to play it because you have to like keep track of cards that you have while playing it.
God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, I have to say, playing a first-person shooter like this on the Switch, let's just calm down. Let's settle down there, buddy. But yeah, I mean, this looks cool.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
Okay, it also looks weird. I was whoa. Yeah, I forgot that this was somewhat of a dating sim. But you know what? They recognize that they're freaks, and I can respect that. Oh, June 16th. It's just I find it interesting that they're like, yeah, this first-person shooter needs to be on Switch.
Made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland.
Oh.
Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
All right, that's cool. Wait, was that Midnight Express? Sorry, I'm trying to Midnight Fight Express. I'm trying to write down all these names so that I remember at the end of the thing.
You know the saying, get knocked down,
Okay.
get up again, that whole spiel.
This has the potential to be really cool.
Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
Rise up, gamers. Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, first of all, the fact that this was apparently mostly made by one guy, I mean, that's definitely awesome.
Well, I sat at his side, see
I don't know if I'm completely convinced on the gameplay right now, but
you know who put it
I could be.
Nah, not him. Me.
Like, this might have a little bit of, like... This kind of looks like somewhat of a blend of, like, Sifu and Hotline Miami, right? Okay. That could be something interesting. I'll probably... Oh, it's on Game Pass. I mean, if it's on Game Pass, I'll probably check that out.
Such a cool game. I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home. And that's
Okay, Warframe.
All right. Joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow
Hi, Megan.
Canadian. I know. We got a lot. Just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show.
Why do they...
We did
Canadians,
well.
stop!
We've also done a lot with Warframe.
There are too many Canadians in the entertainment industry.
Twitch for more than 30 minutes. This show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it.
Oh, what?
So it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your
Hold on, wait.
event of the year.
Update on this drink that I have.
Well, I can't tell.
Ingredients.
But yeah, July 16th,
Triple filtered water.
event again this year. Today, actually,
Triple filtered. I don't drink any of this filtered water. I don't drink any of this double filtered water. I require triple filtered.
Big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo. And I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but it's going to confirm what it is.
It's good stuff.
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Duviri Paradox.
Finally.
The what?
I know it's been a couple years, but Duviri Paradox
Okay.
is what TennoLive is all about.
Hey, remember how what I was saying about playing that first FPS on Switch? I downloaded Warframe on Switch, played about 5 seconds of it, and I was just like, no.
My child
I just said no. I don't think I can do this.
is done. New dangers, new choices await us now.
Which is weird. I was like, I've heard that Warframe is supposed to be really good on Switch. And I was like, this doesn't run great. And it just feels weird to play, like on the Joy-Cons. Well, I have a Switch Lite, so. But you know, it's the same control scheme.
For now, dream of who we were.
So I don't know, Warframe is apparently good. I trust that people enjoy it. And I hope people enjoy the Duviri Paradox. You know what? I appreciate you, Warframe. You're like, listen, if you don't care about this game, then you don't gotta watch the gameplay. But if you do, here's where you can watch the gameplay. Well, I gotta join them to get the gameplay, the hood, the star or something hood.
Upcoming open world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact.
Open world. Oh.
Across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver.
Dang.
And this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm.
With Honkai Star Rail. All right. I mean, there's no doubt that this studio is like super impressive, right? Like
You are in a daze right now.
what they managed to do with Genshin Impact, right? In making this like free-to-play open world game that people actually found satisfying to play. I mean, that's impressive.
You will encounter many perils.
And the fact that they're seemingly doing it again with this.
You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures. Remember what you feel in this moment.
And yeah, I don't know if they, I don't know if he mentioned it at the beginning of this, but I imagine this will be free to play too.
At the end of the story. That's the you I like.
That being said, it is anime, so I have to be, principally I have to be against it.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Pool.
Coming soon. Cool.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm
Oh.
excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone
Uh.
Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away. with what I've
Zenless
seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail
Zone
of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced
Zero.
action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look.
Whoa.
Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Okay, are these all free to play games? That's what I'm kind of interested in. Also, when they say it's a Hoyoverse, are all of these in the same universe? Did Jeff say that? Mention that, and I just didn't listen? I wasn't listening? Potentially. I mean, they all look like anime people. Yep, I mean, you know, people who like anime games are probably interested in this. I mean, I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's. Like, the thing is, like, I'm sure it's probably. This is probably going to be solid, right? Like, I know Genshin Impact is like a solid game. It's just the aesthetic, honestly, turns me off more than anything. But I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I also could see one of these games becoming, like, just a free-to-play game that I try to put into my cycle. You know what I'm saying?
TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles.
Yeah, I'm sure this will be cool.
Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is that, like, beat-em-up game in the style of, like, the classic TMNT games. Oh, it's Casey. Is this the big surprise? It's like, oh, by the way, Casey's in this game. I mean, cool, but it's also, it's like... like, I would have gone into this game expecting him to be in it. Right? And being like, wait, what? Casey wasn't in this game? But yeah, this game looks awesome. No doubt about it. Six-player mode. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is definitely a game that I would like to play with somebody. Do I know anybody that would be willing to sit down and play through TMNT Shredder's Revenge with me? That's a good question. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Available June 16, 2022. Did we know that? I don't know. Oh, it's going to be on Game Pass. Well, that settles where I'm playing it. The power of Game Pass, people. It's crazy. Is this Sniper Elite? I don't know. Oh my gosh, he left a tip. In a cool way. Super People? Is that what that said? Is that the name of the game? I don't know. Whoa! Does she have a jetpack or does she have superpowers? I don't know what this game is. I'm also just not. I'm not impressed by this trailer. It being a thing. Oh, that is the name of the game. Super People. Super People. And this is Humankind. I think this is just like a commercial. That I think they're like sneaking in like the commercial breaks and me thinking it's like a proper reveal. But yeah, it's like like I was like, no, this game is like already out, isn't it? But wait, there's more. This is still Humankind, right? Rewrite history. Is this game like Civilization? I think it is, right? I don't know. It's more than history. It's your story. Yeah, you know, not really my kind of game, but whatever. I'm sure the people that like it like it. Oh, is Humankind? Okay, it hasn't come out.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco
Wait,
is bringing the mega
has this show been going on
games with One Piece Odyssey.
for 25 years? Is that what I just heard from Jeffrey's mouth? From Jeffrey Keelis's mouth, that this show has been going on for 25 years? No. Stop. Cancel the show. Also, when I'm looking down, it's because I'm writing down the names of the games to keep track, okay? It's not because I'm not interested. I mean, I'm not interested in this, but that's not why I'm looking down. So I just wanted to be clear about that. I will say, so listen, I like to rib on anime just as a meme, but I don't actually have that much of a problem with it. Or I don't have any problem with anime. But, and on a serious note, I'm like, I feel like anime fans deserve better games. Because every time I see an anime game, I'm like, it's always like a fighter that doesn't look very good. Or yeah, like a fighting game that doesn't look very good. Or it's like the same Dragon Ball Z game that they've been making for the past 25 years. And I'm like, I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like anime fans deserve like a proper, like, linear AAA game, right? Which I'm not sure if this is. Like, what kind of game is this?
And hidden mysteries.
Again, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context when I don't listen to what Jeff says before the before the trailer starts. Okay, so yeah, what kind of game is this? Is this like a turn-based game? Like, this kind of looks like Dragon Quest XI to me.
One Piece Odyssey.
Yeah, like, I don't know if that's an action game or not. It's coming this year, though.
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Wait, what game was this? I don't. Was this Atlas Odyssey? I believe it was. But would they put 2 games with the word Odyssey in the titles back to back? I don't know. I'll wait for the title screen before I write it in my phone.
You get one more chance to make things right.
This looks creepy and weird. I might be intrigued,
So that's our mission then, save the world.
but I don't know what kind of game it is. Soul Hackers 2.
With so many new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dream. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases.
What? What?
The Epic Mega Sale is going
What was
on
that? What's
right
Nerd
now.
Wallet?
Save up to 75% off top PC titles.
I don't have money.
And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault featuring Maneater. Be sure
Okay.
to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th.
Oh, so that's a free game this week.
Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th.
I don't have money, okay, to spend, so I shouldn't buy a game.
Taking a look at new announcements and
But I will be looking at the sales, and I might, they might get me. I'm not gonna lie. That's the thing too. I've been telling myself, no, you will not buy another game until you go through all of your Steam library. Like at least your Steam library. Obviously, I'm not gonna go through like all of the just tons of games. Oh, this is game streaming. Wait, what were those services? What's Utomp? What was that? What is Utomp? What is that? What? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna go through all of like the free games that I have on Epic Game Store, but I do want to go through my my Steam library. Oh, I think this is like was this a Samsung ad? Yeah, apparently they're building TVs now with game streaming like right in, like built within it. Which, I mean, is cool. Capcom. Look at these old games that you can play that you probably could have played already. That's one of those things. Every time I see one of these collections, I'm like, have you not released these games at some point in some form? like that's I'm like, surely these games have been released before. Capcom Arcade Stadium 2. Oh, is this, I think this is Mario Strikers. Okay, you know what? I think I can skip through like the commercials, right? World premiere.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now
This could be
on
cool.
Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
Okay, I think this is a game we've seen before, and I think this is a commercial. No, this was a world premiere. All right, The Outsiders. I mean, this is definitely a cool concept. I don't know, metal music like this isn't really my cup of tea, so. But yeah, no, this is definitely a cool concept. Again, looks very much inspired by like Doom, which is cool. And I think this game was called The Outsiders, correct? Yeah, that looks cool. Oh, Metal Lingers. World premiere.
That one was Metal Hellsinger coming later this year from Funcom. a
Hellsinger,
rhythm
not
shooter with
Slinger.
metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free.
Now, was that was singular Hellsinger?
Tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn.
Is that game out?
Stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences.
Yeah, I want to play
where
this
every choice
for
shapes
sure.
your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in
Yeah,
upstate
it's hard. It's hard because it's like I want to finish my Steam library before I buy more games.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
I want to start being disciplined and not buying games that I don't play.
But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well, and they're all just
But yeah, this definitely looks cool.
hanging on the end of a rope. How can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. If you pull on that rope, and you're just gonna fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them.
I don't know if I buy. I don't know if I like this performance. Okay, at least. At least that was. They were self-aware.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world. We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
Am I the only one that thinks that they haven't made a game that looks as good as Until Dawn? Like visually, I mean.
It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Okay.
Them's the rules.
Either way, it looks cool.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this
I remember watching the trailer for this and being like, at first I was like, this looks cool. And they were like, oh, survival elements. This looks less cool.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess.
I was like, I like linear story-based games. When you get into like survival stuff and multiplayer, you kind of start losing.
I'd say that staying
Unless you're like Minecraft. It's like the one game I've played and played a lot of.
If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void.
Well, that's the thing. I like the aesthetic of this game. Like, I don't know why, but it makes me think of like Sleepy Hollow for some reason. There's something about it that, or no, it's the survival elements that make me less interested. Craft realm cards. Whoa. Influence your destination. Build a life in the Feywilds. Yeah, see, like I said, if there was like a linear game with this art style and with that like creature design and like, yeah, like this could be cool. But I don't want to make my own adventure, bro. I want you to make the adventure for me and have me play through it. That's cool. All right, world premiere.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints
I feel
Row,
like they're what does world premiere mean? Like, cause it's like these games have been announced before.
mentioned.
I also never played Saints Row. It doesn't look very appealing to me, to be honest. It's like, okay. It's GTA, I guess, but wackier. I don't know, that's not all that appealing to me. I don't know. It looks a bit try-hardy. A bit too try-hard.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
Wait, what? Oh, I think he just made himself, right? I don't. Okay, I wasn't sure if they like took a picture of him and then like the game made it for you. That was weird. Yeah, this just isn't for me. I don't know. Wow. World premiere.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended game
Warhammer. I still don't really understand what Warhammer is.
Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Because I'm always like, because I think it's like a role-playing game, like a tabletop role-playing game, but then they also have these games or something, and then sometimes it's fantasy and sometimes it's sci-fi, and I'm just like, what is any and all of this?
So you're gonna restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in. Access to
And I'm also, they always have these like fancy CG trailers, and I'm like, are these like big AAA shooters, or are they like, are they like less, you know, are they more like top-down kind of games? I don't ever understand what Warhammer. Oh no, wait, okay, it's an FPS. Never mind. Well, this is an FPS. And it's like, could someone just play this without being into Warhammer? I'd imagine so, right? I mean, it looks kind of cool.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed.
I mean, that's a fun lock mechanism. That's a horde.
That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get it in place.
Yeah, see, this is the I don't know. I feel like at this point they're not really showing any more interesting stuff to innovate or to okay, whatever, it ended. I was going to say it's like I just got into the point where I was like, "Okay, cool. I get what the game is. Now move on." And they did right afterwards, so never mind.
Known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium.
I was going to like
They are ready to reveal their latest creation
Wait.
completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get
Oh,
a
okay.
dose of this.
I was about to say, "Oh, was that going to be Silent Hills?" Cuz I think is this not Bloober Team?
Someone once said insanity runs in our family.
But they're going back to Layers of Fear. Okay. Did Bloober Team make Layers of Fear? Okay, yeah. And I know they're also rumored to be making a Silent Hill game. That's why I paused. I never played those games, but I know people like them. And I know that at this point, they're like I assume they're a much bigger studio, so I imagine this new Layers of Fear is going to be like, it's going to have way more of a budget than the first two games, I would imagine.
And guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred.
It's scary. The chair moved and no one was sitting in it.
Ah, they took off the boy's head. A psychological horror chronicle. That's a description. Prepare for a new experience. Made in Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, I mean, this looks cool. I think I have the first two Layers of Fear games. Like, I think they eventually put them on like the Epic Game Store. So I might play them at some point. Fears in layers. Layers of Fears. Oh, is the first one called Layers of Fear? And this one is called Layers of Fears? Okay, here it is.
Dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin.
This is a game that I am optimistically cautious about.
Look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer
All right.
Laura Martin.
I really want to be sold on this game. Please sell me on this game.
Welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show.
All right, they're sticking with that date. Okay, so this is going to be a deep dive into Nightwing. Interesting.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Gotham's never going to be... It's never going to feel safe. Well, let's be real. Okay, I want... Just give me gameplay. Let's stop with this, clearly, like, severely... Okay, that gets me. I don't like the Fortnite glider. I don't like it.
There's always more to do. And now, it's up to me. I got this, Bruce.
This is just, like, way too edited. I just want gameplay. I just want gameplay that looks cool. That was way too edited. I don't get any more of a...
That was Gotham Knights.
I didn't get any more of a glimpse as to what the game is like.
Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog.
Oh.
Co-president of Naughty Dog.
Okay. I think I know what this is.
Neil, it's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans. And,
This was spoiled for me.
We jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what
Well,
Wait, it happened again?
Stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But
Wait, what?
First of all, it is it's
Wait,
a
what?
big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2.
Good. What did they say about they just watched something that didn't leak? What's that all about? But did the thing that I think that this is leak? I didn't see the leak.
And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year.
I just saw that this was showed off.
Milestone, it sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Oh, interesting.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So, what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from it?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Factions?
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back.
Factions?
Out as multiplayer mode.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, it's here.
Team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog, and we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title.
Okay.
They've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it. Just to current a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Cool, thanks, I guess.
What can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But
Awesome.
What I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place. Another part of the United States.
It's like a city somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out.
Is that
it's really cool.
San
And
Francisco?
it's by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony
Is that the
Newman,
Golden Gate Bridge? Is that in
and,
San Francisco or New York? I'm actually not sure.
Last of Us, and you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay. Well,
Okay.
Very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see.
And that's it. So is this more like a co-op game with like a
something special
with a campaign?
Okay, well, that's not all.
That's interesting.
We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Give us a trailer.
So for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show.
That would actually be cool if they dropped the trailer here.
And it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality's so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow.
So series last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO that they invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image.
Yeah, honestly, listen, I think Neil Druckmann is like,
Let's take
oh, it's an image.
So you could see, this
Look
is
at that.
Museum that players might know from the game.
I
And I really
see.
have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles.
He looks like Joel.
Watching the nuance that they bring to these.
She looks like Ellie.
Their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game.
I mean, listen, if any of these, I can't imagine that the show isn't going to be good.
The most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean that first.
Just because, I mean,
feels like the video game.
like Craig Mazin, right? So like, and it's on HBO. It's one of those things where it's like, this has to be at least good.
From the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay. All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us here.
We happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show.
Pedro?
Okay, come on up.
Pedro, ¿en dónde estás? Mira. Oh my gosh, Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson.
I know.
They're in the thing.
I'm a little confused though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it, and we're such fans of like the talent and the helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it wasn't. It has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now.
Cool.
But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed this stuff.
There's been so much stuff.
It's
I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much
But,
talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's
But yeah, what I was gonna say actually earlier is that
up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
I genuinely think that
We've had
that Neil Druckmann is like
Except for the date.
he's like one of the only guys working in like video games
Not let people know that because we're so
that I would like genuinely. I'm like, yeah, he's so good at narratives that like he could absolutely do like excel in like a live action format. Like I believe that he could actually direct a movie. Like that's how good I think. I don't know if I actually don't know. I'm not sure if he directed the first Last of Us, but The Last of Us 2 was just so beyond incredible to me that
Attention to detail. The crew was amazing.
at least the story is. I can't speak to the gameplay. I haven't played it, but
They're so perfect.
the story is off the wall insane.
Trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing.
And yeah, sorry, I wanted to mention that I am talking over them.
It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. It's I love the story. I love just being a part of.
I'm so excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So
Yes
sneaky.
to both.
All right, well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey, all right. Well, let's talk about.
I
what
haven't
goes on
seen
for
any of these
your
supposed
play.
leaks. I
Lots of
legit
talk about,
haven't.
the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the.
By the way, I think this remake is unnecessary, but whatever.
Wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. We're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take. A
Oh,
look
and
at
PC.
Last of Us.
I'm just kidding. I knew that. I also heard that. Okay, yeah, and I know that they're showing off the remake here. Also, by the way, I have like a cheap, very cheap, like 1080p monitor. So I'm definitely not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to appreciate any of this really. Just want to be honest with you here. But yeah, look, it's The Last of Us again.
You know.
Okay,
I've never been this close.
that's pretty soon.
It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there.
Yeah, I don't think we had a date, did we?
Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
But yeah, I mean, this very much just looks like the first Last of Us to me.
Close calls have we had?
And it's like, it looks good. Like, you know. But I'm just like, did you really need to devote this many resources to this? Like, does this look that much better than, like, The Last of Us remastered on just porting it over? I don't know.
Truly one of my favorite.
But it's
games
cool.
of the past decade.
What it is, whatever.
What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
It's cool that it's on PC day one. Like, that's actually really big.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah, actually, we came up with a process where you could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
seeing side by side.
Oh,
just
interesting.
How much it has changed.
I didn't even. Okay, yeah.
When you
I mean, it does
redid
look
the
different.
Everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director.
Interesting.
The whole thing from the ground up.
It also just looks different.
great thing
Also,
about these
that's
faces
weird.
Is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you would have
Interesting.
said than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat. There's like,
But it's also weird. Okay, now
Just,
wait. So she
the
looks.
fidelity
I
of
feel
the
like she looks more like Ellie in The Last of Us Part 2.
to give, knowing because of the show, because
But
this-
then-
all new players for PS5 and PC, we
Um,
wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
So it looks more like she does in The Last of Us Part 2.
What was the last time you guys?
But it looks weird because it's like.
I
I like the
actually
fact that
played
she
it
looked different-ish.
again just
because
to
she aged.
refresh my memory before working on the show.
I don't know. I didn't initially realize just how different she looked from the first game, just because I have part 2 stuck in my mind.
Part 2. And so the last time I played literally would have been 2 years ago since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because
Oh, I
you guys did such an amazing job on that original game. And
Yeah.
It's really when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on Uncharted 4.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that could be cool. I mean, if it's like,
Definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out.
if it's the
this
gameplay
project is
from The
headed up
Last of
by,
Us Part
Matthew
2, at
Ballard
least that's
and Sean
different
Sky.
enough, right?
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to that.
Yeah, I will say, it is big that this is coming to PC day 1. Like, that's huge.
Still making games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now.
Wait, what? Wait, what was that?
Still making games.
Wait, what was that?
And see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to that. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise,
Oh, okay.
We'll save
But
it.
you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right.
Okay, you know what? This is like a lot of this back and forth usually seems scripted. This seems kind of genuine to me. It's like he's like shut up. I can't talk about it, Jeff. Stop talking, Jeff.
Entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right. Summer
All right.
Game Fest
Yeah,
continues
you
over the
know,
next few days.
yeah. Again, like the remake, it's still like it looks cool, I guess.
Including an exclusive new look at the planet Atlanta. And the Devolver Digital Showcase tomorrow.
Oh,
we've
wait.
got Netflix
Is that
next
it?
Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming.
Oh,
along with the Epic Games.
I
Store
think that was
Showcase.
it.
And finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda
Okay.
Game Showcase. You can stream them all at Summer Game Fest.
Is the Day of the Devs coming up like right now? Like right now? Because I might just keep going. Like whatever.
For Gamescom opening night live on August 23rd.
I remember the Day of the Devs last year was cool.
December, live from the Microsoft
But yeah,
Theater in Los Angeles.
like yeah, I just
And finally, I'm excited to share
like
Summer Game
I remember I played the first Last of Us like a couple years ago and it held up,
Thanks for being a part of Summer Game
both
Fest.
visually and
There are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
us or it held up both visually and gameplay wise as well for me. I guess let me just see if there's a Day of the Devs.
The best independent games out there.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Oh, I'll watch it. Why not?
And what? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
But yeah, I guess it is cool that
You don't know what Day of the Devs is? Day of the Devs is the greatest.
that this is
and
like
definitely the oldest
essentially like a
independent game
1-2
festival.
punch
This
of
was
remaking
started
The
4
Last
years
of Us
ago
and
by
putting it on
Production by
PC,
Maytag.
putting like the
Celebrate,
first Last of Us on
the best
PC.
independent games out
Like
there.
that
And it's
is
the fans. We want to
interesting.
bring developers and players together to get together, play games, and have a great time. It used to be a physical event only in San Francisco, but now it has gone digital, so the whole world can enjoy it. And we're really excited this year to be part of Summer Game Fest. So sit back, relax, put on your party hats.
All right.
I'm supposed to put this on.
Weirdly enough, I feel like I'm probably gonna be on average, I'm probably gonna be more into these games than the ones that we just saw on
Everybody?
Summer Games Fest.
That's right. That looks good. Now we're cooking. Put on your party hat and enjoy Day of the Devs.
He took a bite out of the zero. Look how wacky.
We got a new one today. This is from a good friend Michael Frey and Rafael Munoz. Previously, Michael made a game called Kids with Playables that we published at Double Fine Presents, and this is his new one. It's about the limited time we have on Earth told through the life of a fly. This is called Time Flies.
Whoa. World premiere!
Hello, everyone. My name is Michael.
Hi, Michael.
You might know my work from a game called Plug and
Oh,
Play.
I vaguely remember that game.
Founded a company called Playbles, where we made
I remember it looked weird.
a game called Kids. But today we're gonna talk about this guy in my upcoming project. That is a collaboration with.
See, this is such
Rafael
an
Nuno,
interesting way of presenting it.
the principal programmer on the game. The project we're collaborating on is called Time Flies.
Time flies. Huh. It's like a... It's like a point and click game
Time
that has a
Flies
fly.
is about our limited time in this world. In Switzerland, where I'm right now,
Huh.
we have a life expectancy of maybe 84 years. In the US, it's
Whoa.
about 77 years. So you have a little bit less time to achieve the things. you
That's
want.
crazy. This is wild. Wait, are you trying to find a way to kill the fly? Go in the fire, I guess.
In Time Flies, the things you can achieve are nicely prepared on a bucket list. This is a very small part of that bucket list.
Huh.
So these are the things you can do in the world.
This is so interesting. See, I don't know. I don't mean to be like one of those guys that's like, "Ugh, I'm sick of AAA games. Indie games are much better." But it's like, listen, I can only watch so many 15-hour presentations of a level in Call of Duty before I need something more than, hey, look, it's a guy with a gun. And you have to play as a fly. Can you believe that? It's crazy. It's insane. You can stop the music. Oh god, he's gonna die. Is he gonna die? Okay. Aw, go on tour. This looks delightful.
The game is coming to PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, PC, and Mac sometime next year. Please visit timeflies.buzz, where you can sign up for the newsletter so you get updated when it's out, or you find a link to the Steam page where you can wishlist the game. Thank you.
That looks delightful. You are a fly. Your life is short. So, you know, in the span of the universe, our lives are short. Literally. So don't waste it. Make the best of the time you have. This honestly looks great. Because we are all going to die.
Our next game is Planet of Lana, the debut title from Sweden-based Wishfully Studios and published by Thunderful Publishing. The gameplay is reminiscent of dark side-scrollers like Inside and Little Nightmares, but the
Okay,
vibes
cool.
could not be more different. Who are these enigmatic enemies? What do they want with Lana's sister and her world? And what other secrets are there to uncover in
I
this
can't wait to
beautiful
find out.
environment?
Hello, my name is Adam Stjernljus, and I'm the creative director at Wishfully. We're a
I
small
think I've
indie
seen this game
studio
before.
in Sweden, making Planet of Lana.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen this game before.
In our game, you play a young girl called Lana, who is forced out on a mission to save her sister that has been taken away by an invading robot army.
Yeah,
Early on in
this
the
looks
game,
cool.
Lana meets the mystical creature Mui. You quickly
Aw.
develop a strong bond and friendship to Mui, and she proves to be both intelligent and loyal.
Yeah, this is definitely something that I'd play.
own personality, Mui also has things that she's afraid of.
Oh, she's scared of water? Aw. Nah,
Being
that.
small and agile also has its advantages.
Wow.
For example, being able to reach places that you can't. She also has this special ability she can use to
Yeah, this is
control some of
awesome.
the strange creatures of this planet.
Wait, what's going on there? Whoa, that's weird. That's weird.
Together, you have to make it through.
Oh,
both the
Lay's jumping over the
harsh and
things.
Beautiful
Aw.
environments of Novo. Past dangerous robots. Through deep and cold caves.
Yeah, this looks great. I know I keep on saying that, but
Unraveling long forgotten
I'm into
mysteries
this.
that all lead to your destined future.
Planet of Lana, an off-Earth
Planet of
odyssey.
Lana is really a labor of love, and we're very excited here at Wishfully to bring you what we believe is a truly unique adventure. And beyond the companion-based puzzle solving and
Ew.
painted art style,
Scary.
you will experience an
Very
engaging
spooky
story
scary.
with twists and turns that hopefully will stay with you long after the credits have rolled. Planet of Lana is coming to Xbox and PC this year, and you can wishlist right now at Steam or sign up at our newsletter at planetoflana.com.
Cool.
This next title from Two Star Games is quite literally an on-the-rails shooter. You and your little yellow train
Okay.
with mounted machine gun and exquisite collection of bobbleheads will face off against a demonic clown-faced train who is hell-bent on devouring human flesh. This is Choo Choo Charles.
Choo Choo
I'm
Charles.
Gavin, I'm the solo developer behind Two Star Games, and I'm currently making Choo Choo Charles.
Oh, that looks interesting. Huh. Wait, hold on. I was writing something down.
It's an open-world horror game where you navigate an island in an old train,
Whoa, this looks so interesting.
upgrade it over time, and then use it to fight an evil spider train named Charles.
What? This looks so rad.
If you pump enough lead into his face, that'll probably encourage him to run off and find something else to do.
Huh.
You have one goal above all else, and that's to summon Charles to a 1v1 and fight him to the death.
What?
To do that, you'll need to explore the open world, looting abandoned areas and completing missions for the locals to gain powerful new weapons and scraps that you can use to upgrade your train's speed, armor, and damage. You'll need to leave the relative safety of your train and venture out on foot.
This looks really interesting.
This is where things get really dangerous, with Charles constantly roaming around looking for his next meal, and camps of shotgun-wielding cultists looking for someone to feed to him.
Ah. Okay, cool. So there are like regular human enemies as well, it seems. Yeah, this looks rad. Yeah, I actually, now that I think, I saw like I think I saw like a thumbnail of this trailer
Gems from abandoned mines
on
around the
YouTube.
island. You'll place the gems on one of the shrines.
But I
and
didn't-
turn
I didn't
Charles
see what it
into
was.
drawing him to your location.
Oh god, he's coming after you. You gotta run. Do you not have a gun with you? Like, can you not? Ah!
Best be careful out there because it might be unwise to wander too far from your train. If you do encounter Charles while you're roaming around, it doesn't matter what you do now because you have truly angered the beast, and you'll either escape with your life or see it flash before your eyes.
Ah, Charles! It's Charles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah! No! He keeps on bumping you away. This looks awesome.
If it sounds like something for you, be sure to follow and wishlist Choo Choo Charles on Steam.
Oh my gosh.
I greatly appreciate it. It really does mean a lot.
Early 2022? Was that a typo?
We've got a special one for you. It's very personal and near and dear to iMape It because it's...
Because I feel like we're past early 2022.
It's called Escape Academy, and think of it like Hogwarts, but for escape rooms. It's from developer Coin Crew Games,
Okay.
and they hail from the arcade amusement space. They've designed escape rooms in real life. Better they talk about their game than me. Here they are.
Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Michelle, the art director.
Wait, am I supposed to say I'm the... Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt. We're the founders.
And I'm Michelle, the art director.
Oof, okay. This is... I hate that.
Alright, once more with feeling.
Look how quirky they are!
I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're Coin Crew Games.
You're so quirky.
When Coin Crew Games was founded, we were actually building real-world escape rooms and arcade machines, but when the pandemic hit, we needed to pivot. So we decided to take those learnings, building real-world escape rooms, and transpose them into a digital format, and thus Escape Academy was born.
Interesting. I've never been to an escape room. I'm stupid, and I know that I would be bad at them.
Escape Academy is an escape room adventure game that you can play either single player or co-op.
Okay.
You play as a student at this titular, mysterious Escape Academy where you get to master the art of puzzle solving and train to become the ultimate escapist.
What are you waiting for? A room full of gas is no place to relax.
We're all fans of escape rooms, so when we couldn't find a digital, authentic escape room experience, we decided to make one ourselves.
Damn.
Walls are often misleading.
Take that, other escape room games.
Escape Academy isn't just
Called
a
out.
puzzle game, it's an escape room game, and it brings that play pattern home. We have a huge amount of puzzles in this game, and they never repeat. And in addition to that, you can solve every puzzle using just your mind, no dexterity required, although you may want to bring a paper and pencil.
Okay.
The academic theming gave us the leverage to create a wide variety of rooms that support the narrative and put players in situations they would never find themselves in real-life escape rooms.
Yeah, I mean, this looks cool, but also I'm stupid,
we were
so we'll see.
designing the game, it was really helpful to have the experience of both playing a lot of escape rooms and designing real-world escape rooms as sort of a design anchor to buoy us to.
I did not anticipate the rodent assisting you. Bad turmeric. Sadly, that rat will be no help in bypassing my lasers.
We really took our time to create an eclectic cast of students and faculty members that help guide you throughout the academic journey of Escape Academy.
Building on the lessons that you get in each room and raising the stakes throughout your journey at the academy was definitely a design pillar we wanted to make sure came through in the final game.
You know what game killed puzzle games for me? The Witness. I got so frustrated by that game of just it was just such a like I just don't have the brain for this.
And PC on July 14th.
And it scared me off of puzzle games
on Xbox Game
because of my shame.
And you can wishlist us today on Steam.
We'll see you at the academy.
Thanks.
Hey, they're on Game Pass though. That's cool, I guess.
This game's for all those fans of organization out there, all those organizers. It's from a studio called Max Inferno, and it's a game about
Gonna be me.
getting things lined up just right. It's called A Little to the Left.
OCD Simulator. Wait, is this like an FMV game? Somehow? What? Wait. Is it really? I'm confused.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hi, and I'm Lucas, and we are Max Inferno.
Yep, and we're really excited to share with you today a cozy puzzle game that we've been working on called A Little to the Left.
Okay, yeah, no, it's like a proper game.
A Little to the Left is a game where you sort, stack, and tidy up the house.
See, I couldn't bear myself to play this game until I've actually organized my actual house. Although, that'd be funny if like somebody who just has like a super messy house is like wasting their time playing this game.
Many of the levels have multiple solutions. It's all about observation and imagining the different structures that could be at play. The game takes inspiration from our own home and some of our own little tendencies.
Wait, are these like live action ones like real?
Is our cat, Rookie, who should be around here somewhere.
Because there are bits where they're like live action. I'm like, I don't know, like, is that real? What's happening?
Occasionally, this cat will show up on the periphery of your gameplay and undo your tidy work, just to shake things up a little bit.
Demon spawn.
The game starts off
That's what
pretty
cats
simple,
are.
But as you progress, the logic behind the puzzles becomes a little more surreal.
Well, am I like taking drugs, bro, with playing this game? That's how surreal it is?
There is a lot to tidy up in A Little to the Left. Actually, every day brings something new.
Yeah, no, but like on a serious note, this game just reminds me how messy my actual house is. I could not possibly bring myself to play this game as opposed to like actually cleaning my house.
We hope you enjoy A Little to the Left when it releases later this year.
See you later.
Bye.
On the Switch and Steam.
I've been excited about this one ever since it was announced ages ago. It's from developer Gummy Cat. It's called Bear and Breakfast. And the title says it all. You're a bear, you run in bed and breakfast in the woods, and it's really freaking fun. We're
What?
doing a brand new animated trailer, a bunch of gameplay you've never seen, and finally announcing a release date.
That sounds cute. World premiere. Is this like I don't know what kind of game this is. Now that now that I think about it, I think I saw when this was revealed. But yeah, I don't remember what kind of game it is. Oh, whoa, is it scary?
And I'm Radish. We're from Gummy Cat in Romania.
Today, we're showing you our first game called Bear and Breakfast. It's a laid-back management adventure game where you build and run a B&B in the woods.
But that got spooky at the end.
In Bear and Breakfast, you play as Hank, a young, curious bear from Silver Valley who lives in a small home with his mom and two best friends.
Oh, so is this like an RPG or? Well, no, they said it was a management sim, I think.
grew up on management sims. Games like Theme Hospital were big inspirations for us, but we also wanted to make a game that tells a story alongside the usual management stuff.
Interesting. If there's like a genuinely good story here, because that's the thing, like when it comes to like resource management stuff, it's not that generally turns me off.
It turns out that humans are coming back for some reason.
But if there's like a story and a point to what you're doing,
There's old rundown
that could
buildings
get
all
me
over
into
the
it
place,
potentially.
and you're just the bear for the job. The game follows a linear story that you advance by solving quests. A lot of them involve finding materials, building rooms, crafting furniture.
Okay,
and
see, that's
decorating stuff.
if there's like a point to it all, and there's like and I have goals that I can do, that could get me into a game like
The
this.
actual furniture you do make awards different kinds of points. For instance, beds give comfort, showers give hygiene, that type of thing. You have to make sure that your room scores are high enough to satisfy whatever your guests are asking for. Each type of score comes with its own challenges. For example, later on you'll need to cook food for your guests through a minigame. There's a lot more to Bear and Breakfast, but you can play at your own pace since the game won't rush you. Oh, and there's definitely no creepy subplot hidden somewhere in the forest.
Okay, yeah, that's what the trailer suggested.
We're very excited to be part of Day of the Dead.
There was a fox or
and we
something.
can't wait to introduce you all
And he
to
killed the
Happiness
guy.
Friends when Bear and Breakfast launches later this summer. Thank you.
Okay, that's interesting. The fact that there's like a story and like quests that you can do to advance it, that's definitely interesting. And that seems like a way that could get me into a game like this where I'm trying to like further the story, and then on the way maybe I can get creative making my house and stuff like that. So that'll be interesting. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably still won't play this, but we'll see, won't we? Oh, it's July 28th. It's pretty soon.
So I don't want to say a lot about this next one. It's full of secrets and puzzles and mystery that
All right.
you best discovered on your own.
So don't say
It's a
anything.
beautiful game from a studio called Shared Memory. It's a
Stop talking about it.
pixel art Metroidvania full of interesting creatures. It's called Animal Well.
Animal Well.
So today I'm going to be showing you a game I've been working on called Animal Well. In Animal Well, you explore a surreal and sometimes dangerous pixel art
All right.
labyrinth that is filled with secrets.
Huh, this actually looks cool visually. It kind of looks like an arcade game almost, right?
Encounter various creatures, but it's not
Or
always
it kind
clear
of looks
where
like
they're
you're
coming
looking
from,
at an arcade cabinet, if that makes
best
any
to
sense.
Proceed with some amount of caution.
Oh gosh. The Doge got me.
Throughout the game, you're going to find various items
Ugh.
that will give you new abilities and help you solve some puzzles.
Will the cat? The cat will follow you.
Every item in the game has multiple uses, but you're going to have to experiment if you want to figure out what they all are.
Huh. Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, like, is this going to be enough to be like, hey, play another Metroidvania? I don't know. But I mean, this definitely looks cool.
Animal Well is a pixel art game. That's not just a pander to nostalgia. Instead, I'm viewing as a technical opportunity. A 4K TV screen has 144 times as many pixels, but that means I have 144 times as much processing power to apply to each pixel. Throughout the game, you'll see a lot of things like fluid sims or dynamic lighting effects that haven't really been used in a pixel art
It's like, hey, nerds, Look, you can use your 4K screens, why don't ya?
Designing Animal Wall is a layered experience. So what that means is the base layer is something the average person can play through and enjoy to completion. But then there's a second layer, which for most games you would consider this part like 100%ing the game. There are lots of hidden items in nooks and crannies throughout the world.
You know what, I do...
Need some help to find these. The third layer has
I don't know how to
areas that
quite
don't
express what
really
I'm thinking, but it's like...
They might go unnoticed for years, potentially, or they might require some community
But it's like
collaboration.
I am kind of appreciating how...
Also, there's a puzzle in this video that may require some collaboration to understand.
Oh, interesting.
The first 10 people to figure it out will get a free copy of the game at launch. And then while you're doing that, you can maybe wishlist it. But yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, well, but it's like, yeah, like, the way things interact in this game look interesting, where it's like, literally, it's like, I don't know how to quite explain it, but, like, what I'm thinking here, but I think he kind of said it in that thing there, and what he was talking about, but it's like, the way different items work with different items, it kind of seems to work in a way of like, hey, I wonder if this will work here. And it seems like if you're thinking that, it almost assuredly will, if that makes any sense. So that looks interesting, for sure.
A colorful exploration game where you play as a water nymph, traversing a zen and peaceful world. This game comes to us from High Warp, a solo developer
High Warp?
from Spain.
Hi, I'm really happy to be part of the 10th anniversary of Day of the Devs at this exciting Summer Festival. I'm Elwin from High Warp, a solo dev indie studio from Spain, working on bringing to life very unique and personal games. I would like to share with you a preview of Naiad, a relaxing and colorful exploration adventure overflowing by a river. I put all my love creating every part of this game, so please enjoy.
He kind of looks like Channing Tatum, does he not? I mean, it looks cool. Just at first glance, doesn't really seem like a game for me necessarily, but visually it looks cool, I must say.
The journey starts with the birth of a little water nymph at the spring.
Yeah, this looks beautiful.
Naya will grow up and mature, obtaining vitality from floating leaves and flowers, learning to swim like a duck, dive like a fish, dance like a frog, finding other adorable friends like butterflies, rabbits, snakes, turtles, crocodiles, and much more. Help them to find their way, avoiding obstacles and dangers, using your skills. You will immerse through a lot of
Use
beautiful
your
places
skills.
like a deep forest, a dark cave, a joyful creek, and more. Water, symbolizing life, starts pure and fresh, and little by little it will be fading into dark. You can sing to regenerate the nature, making sprout flowers in your path, and you must do your best, because the humans are controlling this river world.
Okay, that's a message,
Humans
doesn't ain't it?
create their own fake rivers, like these noisy roads with strange smoke creatures.
Yeah,
You
interesting.
are the guardian of this river, and that seems to be a difficult task, but don't be afraid, because a tiny cloud will take care of you from the sky. The beautiful hair of Naiad is like its vitality. You can make it grow up under the sun rays, change its color, even tie small flowers on it.
Huh.
Creating Naiad, I focused on a wholesome experience. Enjoy it at your own pace, exploring and flowing.
Naiad will be available for PC and consoles by the end of this year. Thank you for watching.
You're welcome. Thank you for making this game, sir. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably not for me, but it looks cool. Naiad.
If you have a find yourself longing for the good old days, then why not take a trip back to the Stone Age in this cooperative life and farming simulation game from Sodaden and Cryptico. Hunt and gather to care for your settlement, explore the ancient world around you, and best of all, become a friend to the mammoths. This is Roots of Pacha.
Hi, I'm
Roots
Timo,
of what?
founder of Sodaden, along with my brother.
Hi, I'm Karen, the narrative designer. We're based in San Diego with the rest of the team in Argentina.
Hola a todos, I am Dancer, the main artist.
And I'm Johnny, Timo's brother. We are the team developing Roots of Pacha, a farming sim
Roots
set
of
in the Stone Age
Pacha.
where you help your clan develop the ideas that shape humanity.
In a time when there weren't stores to buy seeds or anything else, you'll build your village from the ground up. Instead of using money, you'll transform the world around you by contributing and working with your clan.
All right.
Small, you'll explore the regions of this
Okay,
land.
yeah, listen, I already said I was going to give the bear game a chance. I don't know about this one. Maybe a bit too much of an ask.
Many of the ideas you develop
Not gonna
are
lie.
civilizations like farming, domesticating animals, and the creation of tools that are now common. Ideas will build on one another, and after a while, you'll find your community transformed.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I guess if you're like into like Stardew Valley and stuff like that,
Venture into the
it's gonna be
caves
cool.
To meet the spiritual world, to try and explain who you are and why you're here.
Huh.
The game's Stone Age setting was inspired by the book The Clan of the Cave Bear. Roots of Pacha is set in simpler times, but the society is still complex. For example, finding something to eat went from satisfying a basic need to making a dish and creating a reason to gather.
Potato salad.
As you discover ways to make life easier, you'll find time to experience all the fun Pacha's world has to offer.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, like again, the game looks good. Like, this clearly looks like a quality game. It's just probably not for me. Like, again, I want a narrative, I want some direction, I want tasks to complete.
And Stardew Valley took it to the next level. With Roots of Pacha, we want to make our own unique contribution to this genre.
We're working on this project with all of our hearts.
Yeah,
We're
Stardew
super
Valley is
excited.
cool, but we're cooler, by the way, just so you know.
We have a brand new demo that just went live today.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for having us. Muchas gracias.
De nada. Roots of Pacha.
And now I am very pleased to present a world premiere.
World
from our
premiere.
friends at Us2 Games, the folks who brought you Monument Valley, Alba, and a bunch of other really, really cool games.
Wait, what was the other game? I only know Monument Valley. Alright, what's this? Desta, the memories between.
At Us2 Games, we really try and take what's meaningful and great about games and deliver that to everybody. So with Monument Valley, we made people care about a character for the first time if they've never really engaged with games very much. And with Alba Wildlife Adventure, we took
Oh,
open
that
world
game.
games and packaged that into a kind of theme about saving an island.
I never played it,
People
but-
are going to want to engage with than just the hardcore.
But yeah,
And
I've
with
heard
this
it was
game, what
actually
we
pretty
really
good.
wanna do is take these genres that we really love, like roguelike games and turn-based tactics.
Stop!
Add a little bit of sports game in there as well.
No! I
and
don't want
themes
more
about
roguelites.
dreams and inflicting fears.
I don't want more
That
roguelites.
feels really unique. In the game, you play the role of Desta. His young person.
Every time I'm watching one of these showcases, I'm like, oh, this game looks cool. And then it's a roguelite.
Were a little bit broken, and they were broken because they didn't really have have the words to say, and their father, who
Stop
used
it.
to be a big part of their life, unfortunately passes away, and they don't have those tools and that person to lean on to bridge that gap. So they manage to go home, they find this old ball they used to play with their dad, and when they try and fall asleep with it, they find themselves in a world between worlds, neither asleep nor awake. And when they're in this, they can explore these moments, these memories.
Like, I'm not gonna lie,
and solve
I
these
probably should have paid
creative
more attention to what he's
problems
saying,
through a ball game.
because this looks weird.
And when they do that, they find the right words to say to confront these people.
The people we're
Huh.
going to be meeting in Desta's dreams are people who were significant to Desta before they left town a couple of years back. And there are lots of people they don't know quite as well, too, and some people who've been shaped by Desta's impression of them in their dreams. But they've all had profound impact on Desta's life. These characters are really interesting because all of them are interwoven as part of Desta's story, but also with each other. They don't just appear as abstractions, but they really feel like a part of the makeup of Desta's background. One way or another, the people that Desta meets throughout the game help Desta become who they are today.
I think I missed
And
what
they
this
taught Desta
game is
a number of
about,
different
but it
things, like
looks and sounds
standing up for
interesting.
themselves, taking risks, expressing themselves, and more. There are a few different themes in the story, but I would say that certainly loss is a big part of it. Finding yourself, courage and perseverance, and reawakening. No pun intended.
It feels like we've been able to put a lot of ourselves into Desta. The same is true for pretty much all of our games, but Desta in particular is very personal to a lot of the members of the team. I'm sure we can all relate to some of the themes of maybe having ghosted a friend and not being sure how you could like get back in touch with them, or
I guess
dwelling
I
over
didn't quite
how you might have
get.
said
I
something in a conversation.
I,
and, like,
I
having
think
that
I missed
play
where they
over
were
in
like
your
how
mind, which is like one of the core themes of the game.
It's definitely got more depth and more game mechanics than anything we've made before. and it's being designed from the ground up to be a multi-platform title. We're really looking forward to telling you more about Desta, the memories between, in the coming weeks.
where it's
and
like
the coming
the
months.
levels are like a dream or something, and then she kind of like brings the lessons from those levels into like the real
This next
world,
game is
something
called
like that.
Sim.
I'm not
It's
sure.
a shadow platformer. You're a little blobby character platforming around inside shadows, and a game with a really cool minimalist graphic art style. I hope you like it.
Hi, I'm Ewout and I'm the developer of Schim.
And I'm Niels from Exonice, and I help Ewout develop Schim. We're located in the north of the Netherlands in a town called Leeuwarden.
We are a team of 2, plus the talented people at Moonseller through the audio.
All right, let's see what this is. Oh, you're like going through shadows. That's weird.
Schim is a game where you move around in shadows. You play as a Schim, a shadow creature.
Huh. That's cool.
As a whole, Schim is made to be approachable for a variety of players. At its core, it's about jumping around in shadows and platforming towards the end of a level.
Whoa.
Each shadow has their own Schim.
What happens if you land in the
The player
light?
plays around as a Schim of a human. However, this Schim is separated from that person, and it's up to you to find your way back.
Oh. Huh.
In the game, you will also help other Schim characters who have also been separated from their shadow. You can help them by finding their objects.
Oh, so you can just kind of jump around on land? That's interesting.
Schim takes big inspiration from the feeling of playing as a child.
This looks super cool.
Playing imaginary games with made-up rules. Move around in shadows and jump to the next shadow.
I guess my main thing is I'm wondering why you wouldn't just run around on the ground if you can do that without dying. That's what I'm a little confused about. But maybe it's just because that was grass? I don't know. Because he hasn't, they haven't shown him like walking around on the ground. Not on that like green grass.
Check it out and follow us at
Huh.
schimgame.com.
That's cool.
Hi everyone, and thank you Dev the Dev for having us this year. I'm Anne, the manager of Asobu, a community hub for indie game creators in Tokyo. We have a space where people can come to work and meet other people, do small gatherings, and we are helping Japanese devs by
Cool.
introducing them to platforms, console publishers, helping them on marketing, or as usually they don't speak English, helping them to apply to overseas events like this one. And we're also doing a lot of online contents and streams, like our big Asobu Indie Showcase, which will be aired this summer in English and Japanese, or our monthly stream Indie Collection, and podcasts, and many other things.
All right, let's settle down with all the showcases, guys.
Let's check 2 really cool Japanese titles.
Let's calm down. Okay, Fox and Frog Travelers. All right, let's see what this is about. Huh. This looks cool. Whoa.
Fox and Frog Travelers, The Demon of Arashino Island, is a 3D action adventure game.
The
with a
Demon of
Japanese
Arashino
inspired
Island.
atmosphere. You will play as Fox, a girl who finds herself on Arashino Island and starts traveling with Frog.
This looks really cool.
A lantern and neon gives light and color to the island, but something is lurking in the shadows, inching even closer.
Ah! Get to the light so he can't follow you. Never mind, he got you. Ew, he ate you.
Fox and Frog Travelers is developed by Rias, an illustrator and concept artist that came up with the idea for it, based on one of his illustrations.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that.
Fox and Frog Long Journey Through the Night is planned for release in a few years.
Okay, that looks cool. Goodbye World. Huh. This also looks really interesting. It's like a weird grainy art style. Or like filter that's over it, I mean.
Goodbye World is a narrative game about 2 young indie game creators, the shy Kani and the extrovert Kumade. Mixing influences from comics like Ghost World and games like The Beginner's Guide or Moses 3.
Right.
Goodbye World is a tale about the passion and struggles that comes with game creation. Through 13 chapters of their story, rendered in beautiful pixel art in a resolution close to the Super NES and Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, this is cool. For sure. Alright.
Goodbye World is due out on Steam later this year. If you like those games, don't hesitate to wishlist and to follow the devs on Twitter. And if you are interested by Japanese indie scene or indie games, you can follow us on Twitter, on Discord, chat with us, and watch our indie game showcase, which is coming this summer.
All right.
And thank you again for watching, and Day of the Devs for having us.
The process of moving to a new city can be daunting. Our next game, Birth, from solo developer Madison Carr, who hails from Chicago.
Birth.
explores the
Something
idea
that I
of
wish
fun
never
and
happened
romance
to me.
through the
But
adventure.
Hi, my name is Madison, and I'm making a game called Birth.
Hi, Madison. I don't know if I like the rat in the jar. That's a little unsettling, Madison.
Birth is a point-and-click puzzle game about living alone in a large city. In order to quell your loneliness, you decide to create a creature, a friend, a partner for yourself, by collecting spare bones and organs that you find while traversing the city.
Okay.
You will explore libraries and post offices and museums and cafes and apartments that don't belong to you.
Why is this so unsettling? I'm like, am I like the last person living in a dystopian world and there are those like dead bodies or something?
Meet creatures, and you will get to know them by searching through their personal belongings.
What is happening? This is so freaky.
Their laptops and phones. Within these personal belongings, there are puzzles. Some are physics-based, some are pattern-based, some are abstract. There are no instructions, and you are rarely doing the same thing twice.
I am unsettled, to say the least. To say the least.
Alongside the main game, there are optional hidden tokens that you can find to unlock secret buildings and treasures. Breath comes out this August. I made this game with my whole heart, and I hope that you like it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this seems like a game where it's like there's a deeper story going on or something, you know? Ew, was that an eyeball? Ew! So weird. Why? Birth. Hell, I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool. It looks interesting.
In our next title, How to Say Goodbye, you play as the ghost of a person who's recently died and is embarking on the journey of accepting their own death. The mechanics underscore the message that there's always a way through grief. You may get stuck, but you can always stop, reevaluate, and keep moving. It's all
Okay.
just part of the puzzle.
Hi, I'm Florian,
Hello.
co-author of the upcoming narrative puzzle game, How to Say Goodbye.
Why did that's a green screen that he was in, right? Pretty sure. Huh. Again, super interesting art style.
In How to Say Goodbye, you help a group of quirky ghosts overcome various obstacles and conundrums by reorganizing the level as you like.
Huh. Is this like a mobile game?
Moving one tile will also push the surrounding tiles.
This looks interesting. Yeah, I mean, this definitely looks like a mobile game, right? Maybe a Switch game.
The puzzle elements are only moved around, but never removed. So, just like a Rubik's Cube, the puzzles never end up in a state where you can't solve them.
Oh, interesting. I'll be the guy that's stupid enough then it like breaks the game, where I'm like unable to proceed. That'll be me.
Follow various characters looking to discover why they are still here and how to move on while trying to escape the grasp of an evil wizard who doesn't know how to let go.
Huh.
How to Say Goodbye tells a story of loss and grief, but we intend the experience to be as gentle, kind, and positive as possible.
Right. That's code for we're gonna make you hate yourself.
If this sounds like something that you would be interested in, please wishlist the game. It would mean a lot to us.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. A narrative puzzle game by Florian Veltman and something Portray. It's The Witch. How to Say Goodbye. Yeah, it looks interesting. All right. So yeah, it seems like that's probably it for that. Yeah. So overall, thoughts on Summer Game Fest as well as the Day of the Devs. It was fine, I guess. I think the Summer Game Fest was a bit of I don't know, it's just a lot of stuff that I wasn't into, so there's a lot of games here, so I'm just going to roll through them, and honestly, I might not even remember some of them. The Aliens game, that was the top-down game that they tricked us with. Not cool. Callisto Protocol, obviously that looks awesome. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the Modern Warfare 2 2. It's a Call of Duty game, not for me, but I'm sure you guys will. Call of Duty fans will probably like it. Flashback 2, don't vaguely remember what that was. Witchfire, that looked cool. Right, that was the one that was that the rhythm shooter game? I think it was. Fort Solis, that also looked interesting, right? Like a linear game. I don't know what exactly this is, but I guess background music is cool. Why not? I'm talking about this game here. I mean, it looks interesting, but whatever. Okay. And then yeah, Fort Solis, that was sort of that narrative-based game that was like an indie, but also looked AAA-ish. So that's cool. Routine, genuinely don't remember what that was. The weird Black Adam commercial was bizarre. It was just The Rock taking an opportunity to advertise whatever he could. There was an Outriders thing, that was fine. Stormgate, yeah, that was the RTS by the StarCraft people, not going to be for me. Highwater, that was an interesting looking game, I think. That was like about like the family and the dystopian something or the other. American Arcadia, yeah, that was also the other interesting game, kind of like where, yeah, it's like this guy who's like in a utopian world and he's kind of like breaking from the norms or something. That was cool. Goat Simulator 3, probably not going to be for me. Marvel Midnight Suns, they didn't show any gameplay. It was weird. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know if that game is going to be for me, because I've never really played an XCOM type game where it's like, you know, strategy or whatever. Like, it's just not a thing that I've played, but I do like Marvel, so I'll probably check it out. Cuphead DLC, hype for that. Looked awesome. Neon White, that was the first-person shooter that was like card-based. Looks cool. Feel like it's too much for my brain to handle, but we'll see. Midnight Fight Express was the one that was developed by the one guy, and he and it's kind of like a beat 'em up or like a brawler type deal. That one looked interesting. That one looks cool, but the gameplay didn't quite look there for me, so we'll see about that one. It's a Warframe thing. Not gonna know anything about that. Honkai Star Rail was like the Genshin Impact people. They made a game. And then Zenless Zone Zero is another thing by the Genshin Impact people that looked probably too similar for its own good. TMNT Shredder's Revenge looks cool. Super People, I don't remember what that was. Humankind, not really a game for me. One Piece Odyssey, not going to be a game for me. Not a One Piece fan. Soul Hackers 2, don't remember what that was. Metal Hellslinger was the game. That was the music based first person shooter. Witchfire, I think, was just a game that looked cool. It was like a first person shooter that just looked kind of cool. So now I'm remembering. The Quarry, yeah, that's like the Supermassive game that's by the Until Dawn people. That looks cool. Nightingale is like the survival game that looks interesting, but I'm not a survival game guy. Saints Row, it just doesn't really look, it's for me. I don't know. I'm not into the whole aesthetic of it. Warhammer 40k Darktide. Warhammer confuses me. Layers of Fears, that looked cool. That looked good, just from a fidelity point of view. Last of Us Factions, they talked about it a bit, emphasized that it was going to be narrative or whatever. Not really any new information, really, except I guess it took place in a place that we were supposed to recognize. I think that was the Golden Gate Bridge. I think the Golden Gate Bridge is in New York, right? Or is it in San Francisco? It might be in San Francisco. I don't know. Then we got the Last of Us show. We got our first image of Joel and Ellie. They look good. You know what I'm saying? Last of Us Part 1 remake. We got our first look at it. It's an unnecessary thing, in my opinion. Okay, and then we get into the Day of the Devs. Time Flies. That game looked awesome. the Lana game. I didn't quite write down the name of it, but the game where it was kind of like Limbo and Inside, but you played as a little girl with a little creature. That looked awesome. Choo Choo Charles looks insane, but really cool. Then we have Escape Academy. That game looks interesting. I'm too stupid to play it probably. Bear and Breakfast. That one looked interesting because I was like, okay, I'm not really into like the resource management type of thing, but with there being a narrative and there being sort of objectives that you can go through, I could get convinced to get into it maybe, potentially. Who knows? So we'll see about that one. Animal Well. What was that game? Don't remember what that was. I'll be honest with you. This was a lot of games, okay? And honestly, if I don't remember it, that kind of speaks to it, doesn't it? Then there was Naiad. Yeah, that one looked visually cool, but not really for me. I don't know, just the gameplay of it. Roots of Pacha. That one looks too much for me. Too much resource management for my liking. Desta, The Memories Between. What was that one about? Oh, right. That was the one by the Monument Valley people. I think I was talking over them explaining the concept of the game, but I think it's like... Is it about a girl that daydreams or something? And then she's constantly being brought into these levels that you play through. Honestly, I should have paid more attention to that one. Shim. Oh, that was the one with the shadows. That one looked really cool. Fox and Frog Travelers, The Demon of Adishino Island. That game looked awesome. It looked like it was an adventure game, right? That one looked cool. Goodbye World, where you play as a... Oh, yes, that was the Afterlife game. That one looks cool. Birth, that one looked freaky. That was the point-and-click adventure game that looked freaky. And How to Say Goodbye. Which one was that? How to Say Goodbye. We literally was the last one that we saw. What was it? What was it about? I can remember. My brain is fried. Too much reacting. Too much reacting. How to Say Goodbye. Oh my gosh, we literally just saw it. Or wait. Wait, Goodbye World is a different thing. Wait, okay, hold on. How to Say Goodbye is the one about the afterlife. Goodbye World is the one about the indie game developers. Remembered? I remembered. Okay, yeah, so that was it. That was the Summer Game Fest showcase thing and the Day of the Devs. I last minute decision decided to put the Day of the Devs at the end. Might have been a mistake because boy howdy am I kind of was that a lot of information to take in. But yeah, overall, again, a lot of the Game Fest stuff just wasn't really for me, and it feels like Jeff Keighley might have run into a problem, right? With where it's like they didn't have any Xbox stuff to show off. And that's gonna inherently be a problem, right? Because Xbox is gonna take all their stuff and show it off in their own showcase. And so you're not getting Xbox, and you're not getting Bethesda either. And that's gonna be a problem. So it was just like, okay, Call of Duty, Warhammer, and it's just for me, there was just a lot of stuff where I was like, okay, cool, but also like, it just wasn't for me. So overall, Summer Games Fest was a bit of a disappointment. But yeah. Either way, I hope you enjoyed watching it. And let me know what you thought about the reveals in the comments down below. And I think we're all playing Choo Choo Charlie, are we not? So let me know what you thought about all those games and more in the comments down below. And yeah, goodbye.